Hi, it's Denise. Here's a new episode of Standout. Be my next guest on Standout by clicking on the link below and we'll contact you. Enjoy the episode. Hi, I'm Denise Summers of Standout, your host for the video series celebrating women founders and business leaders. Today we're joined by Lisa Baril of LCH Relations. Hi, Lisa, and welcome.
Hello.
So what advice do you have for other women or anyone who's looking at reinventing themselves or making a big shift right now?
I think there's a few things. One, and first and foremost, you really have to look at your mindset. You need to be open-minded. You need to not see yourself as one thing. If you consistently see yourself as I'm this one thing, it's very limiting to be able to explore anything else. At the end of the day, you have a unique set of skills, expertise, experience to offer this world. And maybe you're going to offer them in a different way, but you have that to offer. You are never starting from scratch. And I hear this from some people. Well, I don't want to start from scratch. If you're over 5 years old, you're not starting from scratch. You have a number of things to offer.
Yeah, that's great advice, actually, because we go to that bad place where we think, we have nothing and we're starting over. And so that's really important. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. And and so is there anything else you'd like to share with us today about the work you're doing, Lisa, and what's next for you?
Well, if I can, I would like to offer a bit of a tip in today's environment around reinvention and how you go about it. We do have to honor our energy levels. And I will say that, it ebbs and flows daily, hourly for me anyway. And I think it does for others as well. So there may be days where you got a lot of energy around this and you're like, oh, I really want to tackle this and think about things. And there may be days where you're saying, I just need a nap. And that's all okay. And so it's important to honor that ebb and flow and know that that's going to happen as you start to think about these things. I'd also like to say that we're doing a lot more walking nowadays. And a lot of the great writers, I was listening to a podcast and Charles Dickens and Shakespeare and others, they did long walks. That was just part of their writing process. So there is a cognitive benefit to that movement and allowing your brain to noodle on things. So when you go on walks, throw some questions at yourself before you go or the day before you go, and your brain will start to noodle on them. So things like, what gives me joy? What drains me? What's missing? What does a successful life for me look like? What are the core values that I really want to stick to no matter what else I might do? So go on those walks and use them to seed your thinking and seed thinking before you even go on the walk. Ask yourself, what's missing for me? What gives me joy? What drains me? What core values are critical to my life? What makes a successful life for me? Just seed those thoughts in your head. And when you go for those walks, things will start to surface for you.
Right. Yeah. It's almost like meditation, walking. And and I know you're a big proponent of exercise and movement, having done, I don't know how many triathlons and so on. Just so impressed by all of that.
Thank you. I've done about 15, but this past year, forget it. There's no races planned, but very much a proponent of movement and the value not only to you physically, but to you mentally and emotionally.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so thanks for joining us today, Lisa. And that was Lisa Baril of LCH Relations, change management and facilitator, as well as retirement and life coach, wears many hats. And so thanks for joining us. And I'm Denise Summers, your host of Standout. That's all the time we have today for this episode. Thank you for tuning in with us. And please remember to subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook. We have new content being released every day.